Hi everybody, it's Erich Davies. I'm the creator of Eerie Hour with Erich. We're at the Newport Aquarium today with a whole bunch of really friendly stingrays. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, they just want all the attention. Well, anyway, for tonight's episode, we're going to feature Ryan Gilpatrick. He's the winner of the Eerie Hour with Erich writing contest, and he's going to read the story he wrote himself on the show. So, without further ado, sit back, relax. We're going to play some more with these stingrays and enjoy tonight's episode of Eerie Hour with Erich.
Aren't you scared?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Eerie Hour with Erich. I'm Ryan, your guest host. Welcome to Around the Fire, where we tell scary stories of the strange, the macabre, and the various urban legends. Tonight's tale is one written by myself. It has no name, but plenty of scares. Warning: do not read this document under any circumstances. Look, I don't know where this is going to end up, and I certainly don't know you or your situation in life, but I'm telling you right now, stop. Stop whatever it is you think you're doing and walk away right now. This is not a game. This is not some point of intrigue. By continuing on, you are deliberately throwing your life away. There are some things in this world that once they are done, they cannot be undone. And you are stepping into a world that you do not know, you do not control, and you cannot stop once events are in motion. Take it from me, who has gone down this exact same path. Stop now and never, ever return. Because you have this document, that means they're already watching. Avert your mind from them, and they will avert their gaze from you. The purpose of this document is to serve as the final vestiges of myself. I have gone too far down the rabbit hole, and now there is no going back. I'm a man somewhere between the ages of 22 and 30. I grew up and have made my home in a small town in the American Midwest. I couldn't tell you exactly which one. You wouldn't exactly think of that as a hotbed for supernatural activity, but you would be wrong. My life has been fairly straightforward before now. I went to school, I now go to a college. I have a job, friends and family, and hobbies. Not that I could tell you any of their names or what they are. You might think these are some of the kinds of things that one might remember, and I certainly thought I did. But by the time I am writing this, they've likely changed again, if not multiple times. That is, changed for me, not for everyone else, as no one else shares my current predicament. The predicament began nearly 2 weeks ago. I was on the campus of whatever college I go to, and found a backpack lying next to the sidewalk. I picked it up, scanned it for some kind of identification, and upon finding none, I took it with me back to my dorm. I figured someone would start asking around about it, and I would simply return it to them at that point. However, as it sat in the corner of my room, I began to get curious about what was inside. You might say it was wrong to search someone else's belongings, but I never claimed to be a saint. Inside, I found a document, very similar to the one that you're reading now. It came with many warnings, but like you, the person still reading this, I had my doubts about those threats and read the entire thing. After reading the incantation at the end, that is when my troubles began. I will now relay to you what has been happening to me and what will happen to you if you proceed. I'm not sure how long this has been going on, but given the amount of detail that was included in the document I found, I'm guessing notes like these have been passed down for at least a few hundred years now. In that time, it seems that some of the details regarding the exact nature of the curse have been discovered, but exactly how that was accomplished has been lost. I just know that everything that has been said in this document has come true so far, so I'm gonna simply take their word on the rest. The incantation at the end of this document is some kind of curse, that I already mentioned, and how it started is unknown. It does not require any ritual. You don't even have to speak it out loud, but by reading these words, in that order, by knowing it, by simply having it cross your mind, once is enough to set events in motion. The document said that it works in any language, and even theorized that it would appear to you in your native tongue. But whether that's been tested or not, I'm not sure. The curse takes place over 2 weeks, and in that time you'll be visited by 3 entities. From what I understand, they aren't ghosts or some other earthly beings. They're some sort of cosmic entities, but anything beyond that is unknown. The document refers to them as the White Wolves. However, I'm not sure where that name came from or what the significance is, since they're not really wolves in any sense that you or I would know. The first white wolf will appear to you as soon as the curse begins. It will take the form of somebody from your past, not necessarily someone significant, but it will always be a person that you once saw but do not see anymore. For me, it was my Uncle Dylan, who moved to California when I was 13 to be an actor. You might catch a glimpse of them here or there, but if you don't approach, eventually they'll walk right up to you. As far as I know, this entity only exists to taunt you, to let you know the mistake you have made. It will try and talk to you, and that conversation might start off normally enough. They might explain why they're back all of a sudden, make some small talk, but then you keep seeing them wherever you go, and those talks will turn more and more hostile each time. Their body will begin to deform, their eyes become beadier or more bloodshot. They have a strange stutter step, and something along those lines. The last time you see him, all it will do is laugh. Just non-stop, blood-chilling cackle, the kind that rings in your ears and leaves you feeling empty inside. You'll be hearing that wretched sound in your nightmares for the remainder of your life. The second white wolf will appear at the start of the second week. This one will not speak to you, not appear to you directly, but allegedly you can sometimes see it out of the corner of your eye as a large man in a purple suit, but this never happened to me. What you will notice is that things are different, not quite as you remember them to be. The document said that this second entity is beginning to erase you from time, and as a result, the past, present, and future start to merge in your reality. At the start, it'll be little things. For me, I noticed a tree in a yard that I pass on the way to work. It had been blown down by a storm about 6 months ago, but yet, there it stood again, like nothing had ever happened. Then it will become more significant. An old burger joint at the edge of town was once one of the most successful businesses in the area. I was there not 3 weeks ago, but now it's closed, and after doing some research, I found that it apparently hasn't been open in over a year. By the end of the week, everything will start to unravel. People's names, places, they all change. You wonder why I couldn't tell you the name of the town I live in, or the names of anybody I know. It's because at this point, I don't know them. It becomes more than just a past, present, and future colliding. It becomes a roller coaster through every possible timeline. I don't know my actual age because my driver's license, my birth date keeps changing. It's like seeing something through a kaleidoscope. Nothing ever stays the same. I have yet to experience the third white wolf, as is everyone when they write their message. But I know what it is. The end. I'm not sure how I know, but I can feel it in my bones. That dreaded, sinking feeling, knowing what's coming. I think the third entity is speaking to me, not through words or writing, but etching the message into my brain. Its power is unlimited, and it's going to erase me from history, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. my entire being will be no more, and that's the only reason I'm writing this, to preserve a tiny bit of myself. I know what you're doing right now, judging me. Considering me a fool, I could end this curse right now. I could simply choose not to pass on the incantation. If I don't write it down, who's to say it doesn't all end with me? Huh. Well, we'll see how you feel at the end of your time. When the third entity is knocking at your door, we'll see how bold you feel. To be completely eliminated, to have nobody remember you, to have nobody who ever knew you. How am I supposed to walk into the abyss knowing that I will be leaving no piece of me here? I cannot completely disappear. I refuse. There may not be any helping my physical form, but my memory will not be lost. It cannot be lost. How could I let it? I will not be put away and silenced. Look, I have to include the incantation here. It's the only way this won't get erased with every other trace of my being. But there's still time for you. I beg you, stop reading. You have heard my story. You've heard what I've been through. Now put this back where you found it and pretend like you never saw it, for your own sake. If you're still here, I can't say I blame you. After all, I did the exact same thing. Good luck. Not that will save you now. What is this that stands before me? Faces in the reflection, they seem to stare from below. Sleepless nights take away the sensation inside. A display of patience, language of the mad. Break the silence, damn the dark, damn the light. Thank you for watching this special guest episode of Eerie Hour with Erich. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button and then ring that notification bell to get notified about all the future videos from this channel. Check out some of the other videos we've already done, and then feel free to share those and this one as well. Then you can like us on both Facebook and Instagram. Dreams can become reality, but dreams can also become nightmares. But can nightmares become reality? Well then, you be the judge. Tune in next time to Eerie Hour with Erich. If you dare.